Welcome back to Edu everyone. In this lecture, we will focus on two topics that are critical for any business leader: managing change and risk. Remember, along with changes comes risk, which, if not managed properly, can lead to failure. However, by understanding how to manage both change and risk effectively, you can help your organization stay resilient and seize new opportunities. Let's learn the strategies and approaches that help leaders navigate these challenges successfully. Buckle up. Understand the nature of change in a business environment and why it's essential for growth. Learn strategies for managing organizational change effectively. Explore how to identify, assess, and manage risk. Understand the relationship between change and risk and how to balance both in decision making. Change in business is constant. It can be driven by external forces like technology advancements, regulatory changes, or market competition, or by internal factors such as leadership transitions or company growth. While change can be uncomfortable, it is also an opportunity for innovation, growth, and improvement. Adaptability. Businesses that adapt to change quickly are more likely to thrive in competitive and uncertain markets. Sustainability. Change is necessary for long-term success. Companies that resist change risk becoming outdated and losing market share. Employee engagement. How change is managed can significantly impact employee morale and productivity. Poorly handled changes can lead to confusion, frustration, and disengagement. Effective change management involves guiding employees and processes through the transition while minimizing disruption and ensuring that the desired outcomes are achieved. Clearly define the change. The first step in managing change is to define what the change is and why it's necessary. Whether it's a new technology, a shift in strategy, or a restructuring effort, everyone in the organization needs to understand the why behind the change. A company implementing new software should clearly communicate the reason for the change, such as improving efficiency, reducing errors, or staying competitive. When employees understand the benefits, they're more likely to embrace the change. Develop a change management plan. Secondly, a well-structured plan is key to successful change management. This plan should outline the steps needed to implement the change, set clear timelines, and assign responsibilities to team members. It should also include a communication strategy to keep employees informed throughout the process. Involve key stakeholders early. Moreover, change often impacts multiple departments and teams. Engaging key stakeholders early in the process ensures that everyone has input and feels involved. This can help address concerns early on and build support for the change. Providing training and resources. Similarly, change often requires new skills or knowledge. Providing training, resources, and support to employees ensures that they have the tools they need to adapt successfully. This could include workshops, online courses, or one-on-one mentoring. Communicate frequently and transparently. Also, clear and consistent communication is significant when managing change. Employees need to know what's happening, how it will affect them, and what they need to adapt. Transparency helps build trust and reduces uncertainty, which is often the biggest source of resistance to change. Consider the case of two companies that merged but failed to communicate the details effectively to their employees. As a result, employees were left in the dark, uncertain about their roles, job security, and the company's future direction. This led to a spike in resignations and low morale, ultimately delaying the integration process. When it comes to change, communication is key. Keeping everyone informed and involved helps ease the transition and prevents unnecessary confusion and resistance. Change rarely goes exactly as planned. Monitor the progress of the change initiative closely and be prepared to make adjustments as needed. This could involve revising timelines, reallocating resources, or addressing unforeseen challenges. Resistance to change is natural. especially when it involves uncertainty or disruption to establish routines. Here are some strategies for overcoming resistance. Listen to concerns. Employees often resist change because they fear the unknown or worry about how it will impact their jobs. Listening to their concerns and addressing them openly can help elevate anxiety. Involve employees in the process. People are more likely to support change if they feel involved in the process. Seeking input from employees and making them feel part of the decision-making process fosters ownership and reduces resistance. Highlight success stories. Share examples of how similar changes have benefited other teams or companies. Highlighting success stories can help employees see the positive outcomes that the change will bring. Risk management is the process of identifying, assessing, and controlling risks that could potentially affect the success of a business. While risk can never be eliminated entirely, it can be minimized through proactive management. Risk can arise from various sources, including financial uncertainty, operational failure, legal liabilities, and market competition. Prevents financial loss. Effective risk management can help prevent costly mistakes or avoidable losses. Improves decision making. By understanding potential risks, leaders can make more informed decisions that account for potential challenges. Builds resilience. Companies that are prepared for risk are more likely to weather challenges and recover quickly from setbacks. Managing risk is a structured process that involves several key steps. Identify potential risks. The first step in managing risk is to identify the potential risk your business could face. This could include anything from changes in the market conditions to operational breakdowns or cybersecurity threats. A company launching a new product might face risks such as manufacturing delays, higher than expected production cost, or a negative market reaction. Identifying these risks upfront helps the company prepare for them. Assesses the likelihood and impact. Once you've identified potential risks, the next step is to assess their likelihood and impact. Some risks may be unlikely but have a high impact, for example, a natural disaster, while others may be more likely but have a lower impact, for example, minor supply chain disruption. Develop a risk management plan after assessing risks. Create a plan to mitigate or manage them. This plan should include strategies for reducing the likelihood of the risk occurring, as well as contingency plans for responding if the risk materializes. A retail company might develop a risk management plan to deal with potential supply chain disruptions. This could involve diversifying suppliers, maintaining extra inventory, and developing backup shipping routes. Monitor and review risks. Risk management isn't a one-time activity. Businesses need to continuously monitor and review risks as circumstances change. Regularly updating the risk management plan ensures that the company is prepared to respond to new threats. Businesses face various types of risks, and understanding them helps leaders create more comprehensive risk management plans. Financial risk. Financial risk includes issues such as fluctuating currency rates, rising interest rates, and unexpected expenses. Managing financial risk involves budgeting, forecasting, and maintaining adequate financial reserves. Operational risk. Operational risk arises from internal processes such as system failures, equipment breakdowns, or human error. Effective process management and regular maintenance can help mitigate these risks. Strategic risk. Strategic risks are tied to decisions that affect the long-term direction of the company. This could include launching a new product, entering a new market, or merging with another company. Poorly executed strategies can expose the company to significant losses. Compliance risk. Compliance risks involve failing to adhere to laws, regulations, or industry standards. Non-compliance can result in legal penalties, fines, or reputational damage. Companies should stay informed about regulatory changes and ensure their operations remain compliant. Market risk. Market risks involve changes in the external environment, such as economic downturns, shifts in consumer behavior, or the entry of new competitors. Market analysis and forecasting help businesses anticipate and respond to these risks. Change and risk are closely related. Any significant change, whether it's introducing new technology, expanding into new markets, or altering business models, carries inherent risk. However, change is necessary for growth, and managing the risks that come with it is key to long-term success. Change brings opportunity, but also risk. While change can open up new opportunities, it also introduces uncertainty. Businesses that fail to manage the risks associated with the change may struggle, while those that prepare effectively can capitalize on new opportunities. Balancing innovation and stability. Leaders must balance the desire for innovation with the need for stability. Introducing too much change too quickly can overwhelm employees and processes, while being too risk-averse can lead to missed opportunities. Consider the case of an entrepreneur who wanted to launch a new line of eco-friendly products. She identified several risks: high production cost, uncertain demand, and potential supply chain disruptions. Instead of letting these risks hold her back, she developed a risk management plan that included securing funding for initial losses, conducting market research to validate demand, and establishing relationships with multiple suppliers. The product line became a success thanks to her careful planning and ability to manage risk. Taking calculated risks is essential for growth. The key is not to avoid risks entirely, but to manage it effectively by preparing for potential challenges and having contingency plans in place. Research a company that successfully implemented a major change. For example, adapting new technology, restructuring, or entering a new market. Analyze how they managed the change, overcame resistance, and minimized disruption. What do you think is the biggest challenge when managing organizational change? Is it resistance from employees, lack of clear communication, or something else? So tell us your experiences in the comment section. To sum up, managing change and risk effectively is essential for ensuring the long-term success of any business. While change can create uncertainty and risk, it also brings opportunities for growth and innovation. Well, that was all about this lecture and this course on Business Manager. We at Eduta are striving to come up with more interesting topics for you. See you in the next course, so keep learning with Eduta.